Hey Clashers, it's Clan War League season, and this time I'm in a lineup which is looking insanely stacked. So this will be quite crazy, especially because last month they finished on the number 2 spot. So there's only one spot better than this, and that's what we're trying to achieve. Which means I have to do some attacks. Let's get things started. What was the first base? The number 5 was my first. And I feel like for the first attack, we should go with some comfort, which for me right now is the Royal Champion Charge with that recall together. I would like to get one of those flanks out. Then I can send my mass root riders from the top left or top right, depending on how things goes. And then we're clearing those outside defenses here with the Archer Queen, which means everything should be forced into the core, and then we have a nice overgrowth on the back end. That's the plan. Let's hope everything works as intended. The army is already ready, which means I am ready. So we're diving in. Let's get the action started. And first off, the Royal Champion Charge. I want to make sure that we're clearing this left side to interrupt the ring. Because you can see already, we have those areas, depending if there are, maybe there's Tesla, who knows. But this area right here and this area right here, which is creating perfect pathing for us. So we just have to extend that a little bit. So just like this. Then obviously, so far we don't need an invisibility spell. Yes, we're taking some damage, but that should be alright because there's not too much damage. So we're saving one spell. And now we have to invest the next spell right now. So that's good. So we have saved one invisibility rotation, but that should be alright. Now let's trigger the trap. Not just yet. And then we're recalling as the trap is getting triggered right now. Perfect. Now we're deploying the Archer Queen and the Siege Barracks. And now some funneling. The Root Riders, everything from the chop side. Let's do this. We can do some more funneling with those super barbs. You don't really have to wall break anything in. So far, so good. This looks pretty solid. Especially because the fire spitters are pointing to the tower direction, so that's even better for us. And now we're slowly making it into the base. Town hall should be up next. The funneling on the outside looks amazing for us. There's now some red mines and such things, but the test hero, how we can call it, is triggering everything perfectly. We have the vulnerability. Let's do it right now. I think now it's a good time. We don't even have to use the overgrowth spell. I just noticed we're right now still in that vulnerability, the Eternal Tome, so we're not even having to use any. Like, we can just rage again. We can swag the spell. To be honest, there is no point in doing anything different. I mean, that's just crazy, right? Like, let's distract this. We have so like that is just like, as soon as you're having such dead areas where there is no buildings or anything like that, or like any defenses, if you don't deploy your Tesla in there or like give a surprise, the pathing right now for Root Riders or any other, like, we could have done the same thing with just dragons, right? Like the funneling everything, but you cannot have those defenseless building area. Like, that's not really possible right now because you're creating too easily funnel with most of the common opening strategies, which means like Fireball or the Electro Boost. Such things are so common nowadays. But let's move on with the next attack. And I could do now all of my attacks with the same strategy, but I want to give you at least a little bit more variety here, while still trying to play it as safe as possible. And the next safest attack for me right now is any Fireball attack. So what I'm going to do is use the Warden right here, turn this invisible, get the Fireball onto this X-bow to take down this entire area of the base. After that, I personally just have way more success with throwers, but you could do this attack pretty much with super witches or throwers. That's totally up to you. But we're going to funnel this side with the Archer Queen, and then I can push perfectly in here. The reason why this is so perfect, we can wall break, and I will not use the Earthquake Boots because we are going to follow this, then jump right here and get into the core. And the throwers, oh wow, can reach everything. So I don't need the Earthquake Boots. They just might mess things up and the pathing and everything, but just how the compartments are set up, this is just perfect for me. So that's what we're going to do. Let's have some fun. Let's smash some bases. Let's go. I used now, instead of the Earthquake Boots, just double epic. I think the Gauntlet with the Rage Vial would work completely fine as well, but either way, let's just get things started. We're starting with the Warden, turning things invisible, and then the Fireball. The Wizard Tower should be out of range. That should be fine. And yeah, the Warden, if I deployed him a little bit further away, that should be fine as well. So just like this. Then turn things invisible. Fireball. Earthquakes. Perfect. Funnel done. Now the Archer Queen on the bottom side, we're going to use the Siege Barracks to support the funnel over here. Now we can use the Golem, the Throwers, Wall Break, the Headhunter here, Queen ability, King as soon as the funnel is done and completed. Now we can use it. Test Loons, Healers. So far, so good. Actually, it looks really, really good. Even the Rocket Loons are quite nice for us because this means less Ice Golems. Ice Golems are, I assume, the most annoying thing for me currently. So where's my Archer Queen? Which is the correct... oh, the correct Archer Queen is in there. That's okay, that's okay. We got this. Jump now. I would like to support my queen. By the way, I use the spear and the shield on the Royal Champion. You can use a lot of different options here, to be honest, but I kind of like that. Oh, King is under attack, so we're using the ability, so he's getting as tanky as possible. Archer Queen is coming back. What do we snipe here? I think we're using the Royal Champ up here to snipe the back end. We can distract defenses here. And those throwers are now crushing this back end. Take a look at this. That's just amazing. And because we did not use the Earthquake Boots on this attack, they are taking down everything in such a controlled way, which is quite cool. We can use Wizards here. Baby Dragon, Bakery. Yeah, I mean, this base won't see another day. That is just destruction. Let's go. Nice. We have even like another rage. What's going on here? Let's just use this. Baby Dragon up here. Wall Break because why not? Yep, that's another 3-star. Let's go. Let's go. That's how it should work. Nice. I think the pathing of the compartment, or the setup of the compartment, was perfect for our plan. But we have one more attack to do. Hopefully another 3-star to claim. And during the attack, Stars even defended on a 1-star. By the way, the strategy which the guy used was like the Mass Dragon with the invisibility, like the 11 ones. So that was quite cool, but let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. I want to have this base next, and defense is great, but it's all about our offensive stars because we need to make sure that we're dropping as little stars as possible to finish as high as possible in the rankings. And on this base, we're going back to comfort, baby. We're going back to comfort. We had the one creative attack, okay? Like Clan War League is not here to mess around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn and take down those buildings with the Royal Champion charge. We're going to funnel right here, and I want to have my queen go into this long channel because she can reach everything. Like this is just, I don't know what this base is, but it's just pretty crap. But we want to have then the Root Riders going through this and just all of this together because there is no defenses here, right? So the queen can reach everything from this channel. I am just confused watching the base. It makes no sense to me. But with this setup right here, the defenses here are gone. The Root Riders can only go forward. The queen is funneling perfectly. After what I just said, I hope I don't fail now. But I'm confident that we can make this work. So let's go. We're starting things off with the Royal Champ on the top left side. So let's like this. And again, obviously, now turning things invisible again. Ooh, that Fox looks not perfect. Come on. Yes. Fox got into the Invis spell. That's good. Turning her invisible again. That air defense would have been nice to go down, but it's not the end of the world if it does not go down. As long as my Royal Champion does not die, we're fine. That was a close call, but we made it, okay? So, now let's funnel over here. We still have to take down the air defense. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Just get this in here, the Siege Barracks. Now the Root Riders, just like this. Looking good, looking good. Nice. Okay, so let's continue with the Royal Champion as well. We can use my Archer Queen. And yes, she's going into that long channel, which is perfect for us. Warden ability can be used anytime now. And that Queen now can reach everything. We can even distract the Monolith. I mean, cannot get any easier than this. We have even the perfect split. One Archer Queen is going to the outside. Oh my god, it could not get any better. This is just like cheating. Okay, let's just keep continuing through all of this. Let's use the the Minion Prince ability. All of the Black Mans are gone, which means our healers will stay alive forever. That's perfect as well. Royal Champion went down, which is kind of unfortunate to be honest, but it should be still fine. We still have the Overgrowth again. I feel like in both of our attacks, which we have used this strategy today, we completely swagged the Overgrowth. Would it be a second thought, like worth a second thought of removing the Overgrowth from this army? I have it so many times that I completely swag the spell, and I don't know if there's a better spell maybe to replace it. I'm not really sure, but either way, it's a 3-star. That's everything what counts. So let's get the last couple of spells out, and we're getting that nice 3-star, nothing in the corner left. Let's deploy the freezes, and we're good to go from our side with the attacks. And as well, make sure that you're watching Gaku, watching Stars. All of them have YouTube channel as well. I'm not sure if they're uploading their attacks. Maybe Stars uploads his defense. Who knows? But yeah, so far this looks really solid. 9 out of 9. We had an unfortunate fail in our first war, but as long as we don't fail again, we're good to go, I think. So especially considering last season, 2 fails were okay to do. So let's just hope that some other clans are having some other fails as well. But so far, was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Other than, see ya and bye-bye.